everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to show you some beauty hits and misses of what I've recently found out. I have been very into trying new products recently to find what is working with me and just find the good stuff to hold on to and just know what not to buy again. But laying in front of me, I have quite a few products. I have one side of the good items that I did find, and I have as well the stuff that just didn't work for me. I figured we would take a little bit of a break from the clean with me's and just look a little bit into beauty and skincare. Some of these items here are not brand new. They have been out for quite a while now. They are new to me though, and I have not tried them out as early as some other people have, but I am now getting to try them out. So if you've seen them, you've tried them, you'll know my experience. This is just my personal opinion. I am not bashing anybody. I'm just telling you these items don't work for me. They haven't worked for me. How we're gonna do this video is I'm gonna show one product of good and I'm gonna show one product of bad. Before we start this video, make sure you go down and subscribe to my channel, as well as give me a like and a comment. It helps me out a ton. Without further ado, let's dive right into this video. We're gonna talk about dry shampoo. I love dry shampoo. Me being a young mom with a 6-month-old boy, I tend to not really have all the time in the world to make sure that my hair is completely on point and have time to wash my hair every morning. This is one of my favorite dry shampoos ever. This is the Batiste. This is just the regular original dry shampoo. This is the travel size because I try to stick more towards travel sized items when I am testing them out, because if I do not like that item, I don't have to worry about how much money I'd spent on something that I wasn't going to use because I didn't like it. This was the one that did not work for me. This is the Tresemme dry shampoo, and this says it's for oily hair, which if I don't wash my hair like every 2 days, my hair gets extremely oily. I have tried to use this. This says that it is volumizing, so I was really hoping that it was going to give me volume as well as going to control the oil. Stuff just knotted my hair. It didn't volumize at all. It just left a ton of white patches. Dry shampoo does leave a white haze in your hair if you do not spread it evenly in your hair. This was just leaving that white haze even after I had massaged it into my scalp and massaged it through my hair. So this is the Coppertone Glow. I've seen all sorts of commercials of people glowing with this and they looked so good. This is definitely going to be my to-go-to for sunscreen because it's gonna give me that glow. This one I have been loving. I apply this about 2 or 3 times a day. It's the Shea Moisture Head to Toe Nourishing Hydration. I enjoy this because I am 6 months postpartum, so I still have a little bit of stretch marks and stuff on my belly from being pregnant. And I feel like this stuff just really gives, you know, my tummy and my legs just the nourishment that it needs, and it just helps soften the skin and it helps dull those stretch marks, and they look so much better than what they did. This stuff smells so good. It is so easy to apply. I use this in the shower before I go to bed, anytime I change my clothes. I just love it. I'm going to show you 2 primers that really didn't work for me, and I want to show you them at the same time. The first one is this Maybelline Master Prime. This is a hydrating primer, again, travel sized. I felt like it really didn't do anything. It was just sort of like putting a ton of Vaseline on my face, and then when I would try to apply my foundation, it would just move the foundation around instead of like setting it onto my skin. So I wasn't really the biggest fan of this one, as well as I did not like the Wet n Wild one. This is the Photo Focus Primer. I have tried to love this because I love spray primer. This just didn't work for me. It literally was just like putting water on my face. It really didn't make my skin tacky at all. It does smell good, and I will continue to use this though. I do use this when I need to dampen one of my brushes, so that way I can enhance color and stuff, but I just will not use this as a primer. One of my all-time favorite foundations now is the e.l.f. This is the satin finish one. This is in the color beige. I enjoy how it tells you the undertones in it, so that way it could work with you. Onto the foundation that did not work with me. This is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost, and this is just a hydrating tint. I know that this is more like a BB cream. This was not meant to be a full coverage foundation, but the only problem with this is it made me orange. It oxidized a lot. Go on to setting powders. So I went on a hunt because I love to bake my face. So I wanted to find the best setting powder for me. Grabbing the Maybelline Fit Me one, and this is in the shade 05 Fair. And then I grabbed the Coty Airspun. I by far recommend the Maybelline Fit Me one. I love it. There is no smell to it. This was the biggest flop I've ever had on a makeup product, honestly. I wanted to love it because everybody else did, but the smell is just so strong and overpowering. I couldn't even try it to put it on my face. And I bet you it works great on your face and everything, but I can't get past the smell. I can't do super, super strong smells on my face. It'll give me a headache throughout the day. And the smell of it is, it's kind of like an older smell. Two eyeshadow palettes. I had gotten the Foil Eyes palette from BH Cosmetics. This is the second palette. This is not the original palette. And I was really hoping to love it because I love a good shimmer. And I love BH Cosmetics. They do release some amazing things, but this palette was not for me. I have swatched and used and tried to love all of these colors. I by hand swatched every single one of them to see what pigmentation they had and how well they were going to work. They're not really the softest and they're not really the brightest ones. We're gonna go into this guy. I mean, he looks good right there, but just on the eyes, it didn't really work for me. It was very cakey. I would gladly take a Morphe palette or something else over this one any day. So with the bad comes good, and I'm going to show you the good palette. And this is just a ColourPop one. ColourPop releases so many different types of makeup palettes, and this one has just always been my to-go-to, and I absolutely love it. If you can't tell, I have used this palette. This is the Cute AF palette. I don't know if you can still get this online. You might. It's a little bit older though. ColourPop has all of the pigment that you could ever want. I love ColourPop. For bronzer, this is my favorite bronzer right now. This is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and it is just so good. I have really used it. It smells so nice. I don't even know what it smells like I can't really tell you. Oh, but it just smells so good. This one did not work for me. This is the Maybelline Fit Me bronzer. This is in the shade 200 Medium Bronze. So that's what that one looks like right there. I do enjoy when bronzers do have pigmentation, but I felt like the pigmentation on it wasn't there. I also felt like it was very, very dusty. To finish off this video, I have 3 great lip products and I have 3 bad eye makeup products. So instead of just going back and forth because they're not in any way related, I'm just going to show you the 3 lip products that I love and the 3 eye products that I don't. Okay, so my to-go-to look on a daily is anything that is a nude. I don't really go for reds. It's very rare that you see me in a red lip. But right now I am loving this one. This is the Wet n Wild Gel Liner. This is their very first liner ever, and it is great. It is so creamy. The pigmentation is there. It is the Rimmel London State Satin, and it's just like a little lip lacquer. Oh gosh, the color is just so pretty. I can't get over it. It is so nice. I do go for the ColourPop Luxe. This is in the shade Layover. Again, ColourPop, they know what's up. Look how pretty that color is. So that is my to-go-to when I am using this guy. They go together so well. The 3 eye products that I would not recommend because they did not work for me. So the very first one is this e.l.f. This is the HD Lifting Concealer. First off, it is extremely, extremely tiny. The doe foot is very, very little, and it's kind of hard. It's not exactly the easiest to apply with. The pigmentation isn't there, and I just felt like all it was doing was being spread across my face. It wasn't covering anything, so that was a no from me. I have a very high standard for when I am getting a concealer because I do have bags under my eyes a lot. And if I can't find a concealer that really does conceal those circles, then that's not for me. So that being said, this is another one that was not for me. This is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day in the shade 820 Light Oxidized. The minute it was under my eyes and I was trying to spread it with the doe foot, which again is very strange. This is the Lid Lockup, and it's just a eyeshadow primer. And honestly, it just felt like putting grease on my eye. It didn't do anything at all. But yeah, that is just the hits and the misses for me. I just felt like I should share that with you guys. If this video helped you to choose some new beauty products that you should try, make sure that you go subscribe to my channel. It is a huge favor to me, as well as like and comment on this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you next time.